Hello, I'm Bubba Taco. Let me tell you the story of Frank and Taco. Meet Frank and Taco. Long ago, during a fierce storm high in the mountains, a strange experiment took place inside an old castle overlooking the Taco family valley. A brilliant but eccentric scientist was determined to create the strongest taco the world had ever seen. When lightning struck the castle's tallest tower, a surge of energy raced through the laboratory. In a flash of light and thunder, Frank and Taco sprang to life. At first, everyone was frightened by his towering appearance, stitched clothes, and giant boots. But they soon discovered that Frank and Taco was gentle, kind, and surprisingly thoughtful. He would rather help rebuild a broken fence than scare anyone. Today, Frank and Taco spends his days wandering the countryside, lending his incredible strength wherever it's needed. Whether he's moving heavy supplies, helping friends during storms, or protecting the Taco family from danger, he's always ready to help. His appearance may look frightening, but Frank and Taco proves that you should never judge someone by how they look. Beneath the stitches and bolts is one of the biggest hearts in the entire Taco family. Frank and Taco in the stormy night one autumn evening, dark clouds gathered over Taco City, and strong winds swept through the valley. The weather forecast warned everyone to stay indoors until the storm had passed. As lightning flashed across the sky, a loud crash echoed through the neighborhood. An enormous old oak tree had fallen across the road, blocking families from getting home. Everyone wondered who could possibly move such a giant tree. Just then, a familiar pair of giant boots slowly walked through the rain. "It's Frank and Taco," someone shouted. Without saying a word, Frank and Taco carefully examined the tree to make sure no one was underneath it. Then, using his incredible strength, he gently lifted the heavy trunk while neighbors worked together to pull the smaller branches away. Little by little, the road became clear again. A young Taco looked up at the towering hero and asked, "Doesn't it bother you that people are sometimes afraid of you?" Frank and Taco smiled kindly. "Sometimes," he answered, "but if I keep showing kindness, they'll eventually see who I really am." Before long, the rain stopped, and a beautiful rainbow stretched across the sky. The neighbors thanked Frank and Taco for helping everyone get home safely. One little Taco handed him a warm blanket and a fresh taco dinner. Frank and Taco laughed softly. "Helping friends is all the thanks I need," he said. "But I never say no to tacos." Everyone laughed together as the sun peeked through the clouds. From that day on, whenever storms rolled through Taco Valley, no one worried quite as much. They knew that somewhere nearby, Frank and Taco was ready to lend a helping hand.
Come on over to Bubba Taco and get the full Taco Family Story Collection. No charge, no purchase necessary. Just click the free stories link in the bio or comments.